Hi, Fight for Charity fans. Welcome to the 13th annual Fight for Charity. I'm Sal Ferro, and I'm here, former boxer here, and I'm here with Michael, the Bayville Bomber. Michael, we're excited to have you. Looking forward to the fight. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do?
Well, I grew up in Binghamton, New York, moved up and down the East Coast. I have a catering business and I tend bar also, and I got involved with this. I was going to I Love Kickboxing, and I found out about February that they were doing this event, and I've always wanted to box and a real fight, so I was honored to be accepted and very excited. It's a lot of training. It's a lot of work, no doubt. Much more than I expected, quite frankly. It's boxing is an art. It's not the brawling. It's technique. It's a lot of hard work, and I'm very happy to do it and to raise money for charity. And that's really the main reason, is to give back. So that's why I'm doing it.
I think that's great. You mentioned Binghamton. I went to school up there for a little while.
Oh, you left Oakley.
Yeah, great town.
Yeah.
You mentioned boxing, how it's an art, and really taking the training seriously, and it's a real important point. Many people come and they think that you're just raising money, but it's two things. You're boxing, you're learning an art, you're getting involved, you have to protect yourself because you can get hurt, it's real.
Absolutely.
And you're also raising money. How's the training going? Where are you training? Who's training you? And how many times a week?
Joanne Hutchins. I work nights, so it's difficult. So I train a couple nights a week. I actually just had an acupuncture. I don't know if I should put that in. Today, I had 30 needles in my back, which I feel better. So it's difficult, and I'm training on my own. But you don't realize when you're in a 3-minute round, and 3 minutes fighting somebody is like 30 minutes of anything else you've ever done exercise-wise, because it's mental too. It's thinking. You have to look. You have to get that right punch in or duck, and it's the mental, I think, is more than the physical. As a boxer, it's not easy.
It's important that you realize that there is a mental part, because you can get hurt out there.
Yeah.
And nobody's looking to hurt anybody, but you're going out there because you want to compete and you want to raise money. So the competition part, I think you really got that down really well. You're training hard, but then you got the other side, the raising the money, and you're here for a reason. You can go box, you can train somewhere, but you're in Fight for Charity for a reason, because it's a charity part. What is it that tugs at your heart? What is it that brings, Michael, to really say, I need to do something for others? Is there something specific?
Well, quite frankly, the whole reason for this thing, my brother, who passed away 3 years ago, October 27th, I told him when I was a kid I would fight one day in the ring, and this opportunity came up, so it's really to my heart of doing this for him. And
what's your brother's name?
Matthew. He passed away 3 years ago. So that's my main inspiration, and giving back. I think it's important. I think that with the way the world is and everything, there's got to be good. I don't read the news. I don't watch the paper. You got to do good things, and this is an opportunity to give back. And that's my brother in giving back and letting people that the world isn't that bad. There are good people, and that is really my main focus for doing this for my dear brother, and to give back and let people who are less fortunate have a chance and get that second chance. And that's why.
You've got tremendous honorable intentions and motivation. I think that more people should think like you, so I applaud you and thank you. When you told your family all these great things in your heart, what you're going to do, what was their reaction? I'm going to go fight.
Well, as my mother, God bless her, she's 79, and I waited months before I told her. And I said, hey, Ma, I'm going to fight for charity. Yeah, we got the headgear and this and that and blah, 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 blah. I said, I really want to do it. And, I'd mentioned my brother, obviously, her son, her firstborn. And, so she understood. But I was terrified, that was the hardest thing. I was told my other brother, don't tell my mother, don't tell my mother. She doesn't go on Facebook, thank God, blah, 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 blah. But she's happy about it. So that's really positive. But that was the toughest challenge, to tell my mom that, you're always a son, no matter how old you are. So
doesn't matter how old we are, we're still that little boy.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I remember when I told my mother, she looked at me and said, what? And she told my brothers, is he going to get hurt? Is there anything going to happen to him? we're still their little boy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, without a doubt. So she's going to come to the fight, which will be awesome, my other brother. And so it'll be good. I'm really excited, and still a lot more work to do, you know, and I'm procrastinating, and that's a bad thing. So I really need to get my butt in gear. And I lost the 10 pounds. Now I got to get the speed and everything else to go with it. And then, you know, again, it's for charity. It's not a brawl. It's going to be a great fight and entertain the folks and raise money. And that's really what it's all about. That's the bottom line.
Well, in a nutshell, you said it. It's for charity, raise money, a great fight, entertainment. Protect yourself. Keep your hands up.
Yeah, that's
Watch
right.
the face, because that's a good-looking face there. Thank you for being on this, and we wish you the best of luck, Michael. Okay, say goodbye to your fans out there.
Goodbye. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.